We are going to be working on a school mural for Together Fest, and it's going to be a tree with all of our handprints in monochromatic colors. Together Fest is happening soon this month. So boys and girls, we are all unique and beautiful, yet together we are a masterpiece. Today we will trace our hand on a piece of cardstock paper. We're going to select one color, use colored pencils, crayons, and markers with shades of that very one color only. These are called monochromatic colors. And we're going to draw small pictures or symbols that represent something about ourselves and our interests on our hand print, and then we're going to add the color. The entire hand shape needs to be filled in with the color and the design. So make sure after you do your drawings of the symbols and your interests, make sure to fill it completely in. Then we will cut the hand shapes out of the paper. We will not do any cutting until the hand and the design is completely finished. Now remember, each hand will have shades of one color, that same color. So choose your favorite and you're going to work within that color range. All of the handprints and designs are going to be displayed together in the main hallway for Together Fest. Boys and girls, you can see some of the details here. It doesn't have to be too complicated. We don't have a lot of time before this event, so we'll really have to get to work to get this thing done. Just take a moment and look at some of the examples of student work. You can see that the hands are leaves on a tree. I think this is an exciting project. I'm looking forward to doing this with all of you. Questions. What are shades and tints of one color or hue called? They're called monochromatic. Monochromatic color is a color scheme that is comprised of variations of one color. And you can see on this grid of all these beautiful colors, they go from light to dark. I'd like to make a correction. It's not a grid, it's a color wheel. Materials we'll need: cardstock paper, crayons, colored pencils, markers. In the end, we'll need some scissors, and we probably could use some permanent black Sharpies. Boys and girls, I'd like you to take a look at these color wheels showing monochromatic colors. Another word for color is hue, but a monochromatic color has a tint, a tone, and a shade. So the hues are the colors. If you tint a color with paint with white, it's actually called a tint. If you add gray to a color, it's called a tone. And if you add black to a color, it's called a shade. So it is a tint of a color, a tone, and a shade, all of the same color. So boys and girls, I have some examples of interests that people may have, some simple symbols. They don't have to be very complicated. Just enjoy yourself. I'm really looking forward to putting together this community tree and seeing everyone's interests and their handprint up for the entire school population. Thank you, boys and girls.